We're going to work through this interpreting a graph question. So let's read through it together first. This graph shows information about the future education levels expected by parents for their children aged 8 to 9 in different areas of Australia in 2008. Okay, so this is the graph. Let's see. So the first thing we need to do when we're looking at graphing questions is understand what information is being presented. Okay. So on the side I've got a percentage and here I've got numbers. That means that this is a bar chart and each number represents what percentage of parents in this category fall into whatever we have down here. Okay, so let's see what types of education we are talking about. Secondary or less, trade or vocational, degrees or postgrads. Okay, so for example, let's say if we looked at boys in major cities, this is telling me that 11% of parents expect that their son who lives in a major city will be doing a postgraduate degree. 51% of these parents are expecting their son to do a degree. 22% are expecting them to do a trade or vocational studies. And 16% are expecting them to just do high school or less. Okay, so that's how we interpret this graph. Now let's look at what our question is and then we can focus on what information we need. So our question is asking, in which of these groups did almost exactly 2/3 of parents report degree as an expected level for their child's education? Okay, so I have 6 to pick out of, and I'm focusing on degree as the expected level. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just circle these, and that's just going to make sure I know what I'm comparing. So it's just good to highlight what information is actually relevant, and you can just ignore the rest. Alright, now it's asking us in which group did almost 2/3 of parents report that. Okay, so what I'm going to be figuring out is which one of these numbers is closest to 2/3. It's really easy for me because this is out of 100%. So if you know 2/3 as a percentage, that's great. If you don't, we'll just work it out. So let's go. 2/3 times 100. If you plug this into your calculator, you're going to get 66.66 continuous, okay, percent. Okay, so that's what 2/3 is. Now I'm going to have a look at these numbers and see which one is closest to the 66.6. So I've got 51, 45, 36, 67, this is probably going to be it, 60 and 56, right? So the closest number is 67. Now I'm going to look at which category this 67 is in. So it's for major cities and girls. That means that the parents of girls who live in major cities, 2/3 of them expect that their child will get a degree. Let's see if that's one of our possible answers. Yep, so I've got boys in major cities, girls in major cities, boys in outer regional areas, and girls in outer regional areas. What did we say? We said girls in major cities, which is there. So my answer would be B. And that's all.